It's official. The US government has decided to phase out the penny. What does this mean and how do I feel about it? I'll tell you in this video. I'll also share some related expressions which people still use today and which hopefully will last longer than the penny. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Jennifer and I teach American English to help language learners communicate confidently and effectively. If you want my free digital downloads to boost your fluency, visit my website at englishwithjennifer.com. A penny is 1 cent. 100 pennies equal $1. If you want to know the names of all the coins, be sure to check out my lesson on US coins. Like all coins, a penny has two sides. The front of a penny has the face of President Abraham Lincoln. When I was a kid, pennies had the Lincoln Memorial on the back. In more recent years, they put the Union Shield on the reverse side of the penny. A lot of people have stopped carrying cash, and especially coins. They're heavy. We make most of our payments electronically. We use our phones and our credit cards because they have a chip. For that reason, I'm not surprised that the US government decided to phase out the production of pennies. To phase out means to gradually stop doing or using something. We have a special verb for making money. We say mint. The US Treasury will eventually stop minting pennies. When pennies are out of circulation, we'll have to round up or round down to the nearest nickel. A nickel is 5 cents. To round up means to go up to the next highest whole number. So if something costs $5.27 and I'm using cash, I'll need to round that up to $5.30. To round down is the opposite. We need to decrease the amount to the nearest nickel. Instead of paying $10.33, it will probably be okay to pay $10.30. Does that make sense? I'm sad to see the use of physical money die out. My grandmother collected coins, and I always got a thrill out of seeing foreign currency and very old coins. But I know that coins aren't practical anymore. It costs too much to produce coins, and the government wants to cut down on expenses. We all know the importance of reducing expenses. It makes no sense to shell out money to produce a coin that no one needs anymore, right? Shelling out a certain amount of money is about paying more than you're willing or more than you want to. Still, I have memories of saving up for things as a kid. I saved pennies and nickels and all my coins so that I could buy something special. To save up for something means to keep the money and let the amount grow in order to buy something. You can save up for new shoes, for example. Let's do a quick review of the phrasal verbs I used so far. Can you match the verbs to their meanings? Phase out. Gradually stop doing something. Round up. Increase the amount to the nearest whole number. Round down. Decrease the amount to the nearest whole number. Die out. Disappear. Cut down. Reduce or limit. Shell out. Spend money unwillingly. Save up. keep money for a future purchase. US coins may be phased out, but hopefully penny-related expressions won't die out completely. Here are 8 expressions you can become familiar with. You'll hear them in conversations, and you'll come across them in movies, novels, and articles. A penny for your thoughts. We say this to ask someone, what are you thinking about? A penny saved is a penny earned. We say this to remind someone not to waste money, but rather save it. If you have to pinch pennies, then you need to be very careful spending money because you're on a tight budget. Guess what we sometimes call someone who isn't willing to spend money, although they have plenty? A penny pincher. Some people go from rags to riches. At one point, they don't have a penny to their name, and then they become very wealthy. Not to have a penny to one's name means to be very poor. When you recognize the value of something, you can say it's worth every penny. Have you ever bought something and felt that it was a really fair price for a very good product or service? My last massage was worth every penny. Tell me your example in the comments. If something costs a pretty penny, then it's very expensive. iPhones cost a pretty penny, don't they? If you're willing to pay a certain price and you don't want to pay more, you can make your intentions clear with this expression. I'll pay $100 and not a penny more. My grandmother was superstitious. She taught me that pennies bring good luck. So if you saw one on the ground somewhere, you could pick it up, but only if it was face up. The saying goes, see a penny, pick it up. All day long you'll have good luck. Take a quick moment to review those 8 expressions. Say them aloud with me. Let's see if you remember the full expression. Penny for your thoughts. A luxury sports car costs a pretty penny. I won't pay a penny more. A penny saved is a penny earned. He didn't have a penny to his name. It's worth every penny. When you don't have a steady income, you have to pinch pennies. See a penny, pick it up. All day long, you'll have good luck. And here's a bonus expression. Many of you have seen the movie Titanic. Do you remember what Molly Brown said to Jack when he put on the tuxedo for dinner in first class? She said, "You shine up like a new penny." He did look very nice, didn't he? That's all for now, but before I go, I'll ask you to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of the lessons I have planned for you. If you want live interaction and feedback, then join the English with Jennifer community on Patreon, where we study all skills for confident, effective communication. If you join my community, you'll also get the chance to receive live answers to your questions. I hope to see you again soon. As always, thanks for watching and happy studies.